In space, no one can hear you scream, but the silence of the void hides terrors older and stranger than any monster. Sometimes the threat doesn't come looking for you. Sometimes you bring it on board. The Chimera laboratory aboard the Prometheus station was the most closely guarded secret in space exploration. Its purpose, to analyze exotic life forms or materials and study their potential. The fragment from the comet, a perfectly smooth black crystal, became its obsession. The initial tests left scientists speechless. The crystal seemed to absorb light without reflecting it. And most astonishingly, when exposed to a small electric charge, it generated clean energy with 99.9% efficiency. This wasn't just a scientific breakthrough, it was the answer to Earth's energy crisis. But they were looking at the effect, not the cause. They didn't realize the crystal wasn't producing energy, it was converting it. It wasn't an anomaly, it was the beginning of the conversion. The crystal wasn't an object, it was a life form that doesn't consume, doesn't hunt, and doesn't kill. It simply rewrites the rules of physics around itself. It assimilates matter at the atomic level and converts it into a copy of itself. The crew began to suffer from paranoia, auditory hallucinations, and an increasing obsession with geometric patterns. They were becoming part of a new ecosystem. The station was no longer their home. It was becoming an extension of the crystal. The Orion quarantine protocol was an extreme emergency measure, never meant to be used. It called for the physical separation of the lab module and its launch into deep space, using maneuvering thrusters. The rest of the station, deemed contaminated, would be sent into a controlled atmospheric re-entry to be incinerated. But the procedure required manual activation from inside the Chimera module, a one-way trip. The official story speaks of an accident, of heroes lost to a malfunction. But we know the truth. The crew of the Prometheus did not fail. They made the ultimate sacrifice to protect us from a knowledge we were not ready to receive. They saved us from a life form that doesn't want to kill us, but to transform us. We have reached the stars, but we have learned that the silence of the cosmos is not empty. It is simply waiting. And we've realized that the greatest danger is not what hates us, but what doesn't consider us at all. Thank you for following this first season of WildSOS Exclusion Zones. We have traveled through lost cities, dark abysses, impossible deserts, and the silent void of space. The stories we have told are a warning, a reminder that our world is stranger and more mysterious than we can imagine. Your curiosity and support have made this expedition possible. Which episode struck you the most? Which mysteries would you like us to explore in the future? Let us know in the comments. The exploration doesn't stop here. Thank you all for joining us for the first incredible season of WildSOS Exclusion Zones. Together, we have explored the edges of the possible, from cities reclaimed by nature to the silent horrors of space. But as history has taught us, every ending is just a new beginning. We asked ourselves one question: after reaching space, where can we go next? The answer is simple: deeper. Season 2 of WildSOS will no longer look upward, but downward. We will descend into the darkest ocean trenches, penetrate the hearts of active volcanoes, and dig beneath kilometers of ancient ice. We will seek out those places on Earth that are more alien and inaccessible than space itself. Prepare for a new series of stories based on unsolved mysteries and forgotten legends. We will uncover signals we should never have received, and creatures that should never have awakened. The exploration hasn't stopped, it has just gone deeper. WildSOS Season 2, coming soon.